Level 1, the safe man. You're 36. You didn't fight for this position. You didn't campaign. You didn't shout. You survived. For 15 years, you worked inside government offices. You attended meetings. You listened more than you spoke. You never embarrassed anyone. You never challenged the wrong person. You understood something early. In this system, being correct is dangerous. Being acceptable is safe. Income? On paper, average. In reality, comfortable. Risk level? Low. Exposure level? Almost none. You answer to senior clerics, to men who speak softly but decide everything. You are not powerful, but you are reliable. And when the current leader weakens or dies, the system does not look for brilliance. It looks for someone who won't break the balance. It looks for someone like you. Level 2, the selection. You're 37. The public still doesn't know your name, but inside the system, your name is already moving. You are called into smaller rooms, more private meetings. You start seeing numbers that most people never see. Oil exports, sanction losses, currency instability, unrest reports from provinces. Income? No longer personal. Now you control state budgets. Risk level? Medium. Psychological shift. You realize this country runs on tension. The military wants strength. The clerics want loyalty. The business elites want stability. The people want relief. None of them fully trust each other. Your job is not to make them happy. Your job is to stop them from fighting each other. Exposure level? Growing. Foreign governments start asking about you. News outlets speculate. Who do you answer to? The structure, the religious authority, the security network. Who wants you dead? Foreign intelligence, opposition groups, hardliners who think you are too soft, reformists who think you are too strict. What happens if you fail? Markets panic. Protests grow. The system replaces you quietly. Level 3, you take power. You're 38. The announcement is made. The ceremony is controlled. Religious leaders beside you, military commanders behind you, flags everywhere. The message is simple. Continuity. You move into the secured compound. High walls, heavy gates, cameras in every corner. Your daily life changes. Your routes are randomized. Your phone is replaced regularly. Your conversations are monitored. Income? You control national resources, but you don't own them. You manage them. Risk level? High. Psychological shift. You stop thinking about personal opinions. You think in terms of stability. If oil exports drop, salaries are delayed. If salaries are delayed, protests grow. If protests grow, security reacts. If security reacts too hard, international pressure increases. Everything connects. Exposure level? Global. Your face is now on every news channel. Your statements affect oil prices. Who wants you dead? Countries that want regime change. Factions inside the regime that want more control. People who blame you for economic hardship. What happens if you fail? You don't lose power through elections. You become the problem that needs solving. Level 4, the weight. You're 40, sanctions increase. Trade becomes harder, money moves through hidden networks. Inflation rises. Protests begin in smaller cities. You face a choice: crack down hard or ease restrictions. Too harsh and anger grows. Too soft and you look weak. You choose a middle path. Controlled force, controlled messaging. Income, still flowing, but fragile. Risk level, severe. Psychological shift, you trust fewer people. Some military leaders act distant. Some clerics avoid direct support. Rumors begin. He talks too much with foreign powers. He's too strong. You are attacked from both sides. Exposure level, extreme. Foreign governments debate sanctions. Regional enemies test your limits. Who do you answer to? The survival of the system. Who wants you dead? External enemies. Internal rivals. Maybe even those who first supported you. Failure? You become unstable for the system. And unstable parts get removed. Level 5? You become the face of everything. You're 42, a regional crisis explodes. Missile exchanges, military threats, international condemnation. The economy suffers. Prices rise. People struggle. Your face becomes the symbol of everything wrong. You speak calmly on television. You promise strength. You promise endurance. Behind the scenes, emergency meetings, security chiefs discuss worst-case scenarios. Succession plans are reviewed quietly. Income? Still controlled. But domestic anger rises. Risk level? Critical. Psychological shift. You realize you are carrying too much pressure. The system is stable, but your name holds the tension. The machine. Who wants you dead? Foreign governments, angry citizens, ambitious insiders. Failure? You become the sacrifice that calms the system. Level 6. Isolation. You're 44. Your circle shrinks. Some advisors are removed. Some resign. Some disappear. Security doubles. Food is tested. Meetings are shorter. Routes change constantly. Income? Irrelevant. You rarely leave secured spaces. Risk level? Maximum. Psychological shift? You study past leaders. Not publicly, privately. Some were overthrown. Some were assassinated. Some were forced out quietly. You notice something. They didn't always fail. Sometimes they simply became too heavy for the system. You feel that weight now. Meetings happen without you. Conversations pause when you enter. You realize something uncomfortable. They are preparing for after you. Exposure level? Still high, but colder. Foreign analysts discuss possible successors. Who do you answer to? Continuity committees. Who wants you dead? Anyone who believes your removal reduces pressure. Failure? You don't get arrested. You don't resign. You are erased. Level 7, the assassination. You're 45, a scheduled visit, security cleared, convoy prepared. Everything routine. You've followed all safety measures, then something changes. A breach, fast, precise, not chaotic, planned. Seconds. Gunfire, confusion, then silence. Foreign enemies blamed, national mourning declared, unity speeches broadcast, unofficially, succession plan activated within hours. Security reshuffled, factions realigned. Markets stabilized. The machine continues. Income? Frozen. Risk? Gone. You were not overthrown by chaos, you were removed as part of balance. Level 8, the replacement. A new leader is announced. He is 36. Calm, measured, acceptable. He has the right connections, the right tone, the right history. Income? Modest on paper. Comfortable in reality. Risk level? Low. Exposure level? Controlled. He answers to clerics, security networks, invisible committees. Who wants him dead? Foreign intelligence, internal rivals, regional enemies. What happens if he fails? He disappears. He moves into the same compound, high walls, no windows, cameras everywhere. He receives his first briefing. Oil numbers, sanction damage, unrest reports. He believes he is now powerful. He believes he will handle pressure better. He believes he will survive longer. Final reflection. This was never about you. It was never about personality, or speeches, or promises. You were a stabilizer, a name placed on top of pressure. When pressure builds too high, the system releases it. Sometimes through reform, sometimes through repression, sometimes through removal. And somewhere inside a secured compound sits quietly, listening to his first briefing, believing he is in control. The cycle begins again.